It is always a pleasure for us to spend time to commune with you and to address those feelings, those thoughts from deep within your hearts. At this changing time on your planet, one of the subjects we wish to address with you is the subject of truth. Throughout the history of your planet, there's been a continuum of lies, deceit, falsehoods taking place for the benefit of those who wish to control you and have done in the past. But with the changing energies now prevailing on your planet, this is beginning to change. And this is the reason why much more knowledge is becoming what you call transparent. Where deeds have been done, more people know about these things. It is no small coincidence that you now have what you call your internet, the World Wide Web, where information is disseminated at a great rate. As events take place, news of this travels all around your planet, all around the world, and this is to be seen as good. Because the more information that is given out, the more truth that can be given to people, the more interest and caring they will be. For far too long, the truth has been hidden on many levels and in many ways. And as well as on a grand scale by your governments and those controlling your governments in the past, it is also done on a smaller scale within your own family groups, friend groups. We know that you have discussed these matters previously, and many of this way of being, for many it has become a habit, and many are not even aware that they still do this. But at this time of change, this can no longer be done, it cannot no longer be tolerated, and the truth will begin to seep out in various ways. There will be much information in the coming year that will become clear to all, and in the forthcoming years following. And this will be difficult for many, many people, on the small scale within your families and groups of friends, but on the greater scale and in your institutions such as your churches. Within all these institutions there is much good that takes place, but there is also much control and much what you may call not good, or you see as evil, but we do not address in this way. Much has gone on to control people for various reasons, out of greed, out of selfishness, but this can no longer continue. And as these changes take place, and as this knowledge becomes known to all, we would ask you to try not to judge these people that have acted in this way and created these circumstances for others, but to show them compassion and love and send them your love and light, because this will be more helpful to them. It is a case of, rather than condemning these beings, of helping them to lift out of that darkness that they have existed in for so long and bring them into the light, so they may see the error of their ways and change how they feel and how they look at other people, how they look at the world, how they treat those around them. There is much working out at this time of karma, and there are much opportunities for all of your beings on your planet to work through this at this time and to finally release the fears, those things from the past that have taken place, and to find a new peace and contentment. Many of your world leaders still struggle, both those who are trying to improve the situation for all and those who try to control it. There's this constant duality going on, and we ask you not to condemn those who seem to not be making progress at this time. Those such as your Obama in the new world states is trying his best in this incarnation to change things, but it is with much opposition from others, and it does make this difficult for him. But nonetheless, this is happening and will continue to happen, whether he is still in a position of control or not. And the same goes for leaders of other countries around your world. Gradually they will change themselves, or the leaders of these countries will be replaced by those who are more interested in what is going on in your world, those who are caring and loving. But all of this takes time. And, as we say, if you can send love and light to these beings, you can help to accelerate this process by looking badly towards them, by making negative comments about the actions that they take. This only feeds what they are doing and delays the change in the situation around you. As always, we are aware of the many questions from deep within your hearts, and are pleased to give you the opportunity to ask, and if we may be of assistance to you.
Could you talk to us about a spiritual revolution that is happening in our world, and particularly in this country, in the UK, that such celebrities are talking about at this time? Spiritual, cultural and political revolutions that are under the surface at this time.
This is not a new process. This has been going on for some time on your planet, this that you call a spiritual revolution. It is more an opening up of the awareness of spirituality, and those in a position of popularity, such as your film stars, your actors and such people, they are in a position to affect the masses, to send this message out to them where many people would not be listened to. They can take advantage of their position, such as did your Diana, Princess of Wales, to get these messages across, to change things. So yes, a great revolution is going on. And this, as we see, is coming from your particular country on the planet. We are aware that many people on your planet tend to look to other countries, particularly again the Americas, the New World there, for them to lead the way. But in some respects, many there have lost the way, and it is for your own country of the United Kingdoms to now open up and lead the way. You have much spiritual history within your country, and as some of you are aware with your many sacred sites, there is much work that can be done from this country to assist the world and the cosmos. This will continue to accelerate, and more people will become aware. And you will probably notice, if not already, that as you watch your television programs, listen to your radio programs, things that may normally seem somewhat mundane have messages in them, and people are using words even if they do not understand the meaning of them. This is all part of the spiritual awakening, the enlightenment, the healing process that is now taking place, both for your planet and the inhabitants of your planet. And many of you chose to be part of this process before you came into this incarnation. You have known this from before even previous incarnations, where you came previously to learn certain lessons to help you and assist you, to assist others in this particular incarnation at this particular time. You could in some ways regard this as a great honour to be on your planet at this time and to experience something that is somewhat new for all. You have experienced similar things in the past, but there has been a tendency to misuse the powers that you gained. But this time the process is somewhat different, and the powers are being used for the good. It has taken many eons for many beings to come fully awake and realise the importance of how they use their power, how they use their minds, how they use their thoughts, how they use their words, and how these reverberate out into the universe and affect not only your own planet but all planets within your solar system and solar systems beyond. As you begin to understand more how energy and consciousness works, you will become more discerning in your words, in your thoughts, in your actions. We trust this is of some interest to you.
Thank you.
Many beings feel that we are, or you are, on the edge of this golden age. Indeed, we all are, in all dimensions, in all places. And this is somewhat true, but there is still work to be done. Things will happen in their own time, but you can help this process accelerate it and benefit from it yourself. And in benefiting from this yourself, you will also benefit those around you. We thank you for having had the opportunity to commune with you here at this time. And as we leave, we give you our love and blessings as you continue on your pathway.